But I keep hearing so many people getting a lot of what do you call? They say that source energy told us to heal. Source energy gave us this task and all that. So, what about those things?
Yeah, so that deals with the six chakra illusions.
Okay.
So sometimes you do get messages. Right? It's possible that you do get certain, rather than saying messages, I would say you would get some guidance from your higher self. But you should not blindly believe in it. Okay, you should do a reality check because you don't know whether that information you are receiving is from your higher self or from an astral master or from a mischief being. Okay, there are a lot of mischief beings who come in disguise and they'll give you certain messages and it feels right. 95% they give you right messages. So when they give you right messages, you feel good. Yeah, you are in direct guidance with a higher energy. Then you trust them. So when you trust them, then that is when they try to do the mischief because in the beginning, they try to 95% they'll channel right information so that they gain your trust. And once they gain your trust, once you are surrendered to them, then they play the mischief. They will misguide you. So, for your question, to be very precise about getting messages in meditation or channeling and all the things, the only way to help yourself is do a reality check all the time. Don't blindly believe any messages. Don't blindly reject any messages. Always do a reality check. How do you do a reality check? You check whether this message makes a sense, whether it is common sense, or you experiment it. You experiment and you see the results for yourself. So that's how you do a reality check. The next time, again, don't blindly believe. Again, do a reality check. Okay, I'll give you examples. I'll give you practical examples. Okay. So there was a time a few years ago. There was my friend, and she received a message because she works with other beings and channeling and things. So she received a message that she should go to Egypt. She should go to Egypt pyramid and activate. She should go for activation. And she got a message. Okay, you should take a group of people, and also you take. She got my name also. You take Pradeep also. This was many years ago. So she called me and said, "Oh, I got a message that we should all go to Egypt pyramid and we should activate the king's chamber there. We should all go to king's chamber and we should activate." So when she told this, uh, I know that this. I know what kind of message is this. But still, I already made a plan to go to Egypt at some point of time. So I told her I cannot come at the time what you're saying because I have chosen to go on a particular time. Anyway, I'm going with a group of people for meditation. They said, okay, no, I got a message that I should go with you only. And because we both have to do some activation there. Okay, I'm coming on this date. Fine, you can join me. So on that particular day, we went to the Giza pyramid and then the King's Chamber. As soon as we entered the King's Chamber with a group of people, there were about 30, 40 people with me. Our intention to go to the Giza pyramid was to just go and meditate there. So then she said, no, we should focus on the activation. I said, you wait till the meditation is over and let them all go down and then you do what you want to do. So after the 1 hour of meditation, when everybody left, then she was very curious. Now it is activation time. We need to somehow save the planet Earth. Now, whatever the activation we're going to do in this King's Chamber, it is going to go to the other dimensions and the whole Earth consciousness is going to shift. We're going to do a sacred thing. This is our life mission. So she was so excited. So I said, okay, I don't want to disappoint her. I said, okay, whatever you want to do, you do. Then she did some channeling and some light language and some activation. And she was not in her space, and she was in a very trance space. And I was the one physically holding her to make sure she doesn't collapse. And then it went on for 20 minutes. And then she rested, she sat. She was not in a position to stand also. Then she sat. So after half an hour, we came down. So after we came down, she was so much joy, so much in excitement that the mission accomplished. We did a great spiritual thing. We have activated the grids of the planet Earth. So then I told her, see, who are we to activate the pyramids? I asked her, what is the message you got? And she said, yeah, I can feel it in my body. I'm in a new self. I can feel that I'm a vibrant self. Then I asked, what is the message you got? She said, the message I got is go to the pyramid, go to the Giza pyramid and meditate intensely for activation. So she received the message to go to the Giza pyramid and sit in the king's chamber and meditate intensely for her own activation. But she thought she's got the message to activate the pyramids. You see the illusion part? So this is how
not all of us can understand with such clarity. It is really a trap.
It is really a trap. That's why you have to do a reality check. A reality check, a simple common sense question. Who am I to activate a pyramid? Who am I to save the planet Earth? I am here for myself. Just this common sense question is enough. You're out of the illusion. So that's why the reality check is more important.
So my question is, could you just elaborate on the perfecting of the third eye? Like when I meditate these days, many times I see some objects, or like they're not the objects which are real or something, but some kind of pictures or some colors appear. How do I go about, like, what do you actually mean by perfecting the third eye?
Perfecting the third eye means always being practical. Okay, not getting carried away by your third eye experiences, but rather, you see, there's nothing wrong in third eye experiences. Number one, so you enjoy your experiences. You enjoy all the experiences, but you cannot blindly believe that. You should always do a reality check. So this is once what Patriji told me. Okay. He told me personally. He said, what you see in your physical eyes is a Maya. Whatever you see here in the physical eye is a Maya. But what people don't understand is, what they see through their third eye is a greater Maya. Right? So he said, whatever you see in the physical eye is a Maya, but what you see in your third eye is a greater Maya. These people don't understand, stupid people. Like that he told me. And you can see that spirituality is all about you being a better person, you transforming yourself. And spirituality, real spirituality, empowers you. Real spirituality makes you feel humble. Real spirituality means you are simple. You have equanimity. You feel equal to everybody. This is real spirituality. But this third eye has a certain quality where it takes you into illusions. For example, you say that somebody says, oh, I have seen Babaji in my vision, and he asked me to do this, he asked me to do that. For example, or I have seen certain angel, and the angel communicated to me, and the angel asked me to start this business. And then all the profits you donate for a good cause. This is the third eye vision I got. Or some people say, I got the vision of Buddha. Buddha came in my meditation. I saw Buddha in my third eye. And Buddha asked me to build a pyramid. For example, now, for a person who has that experience, it is a real experience. Because they really saw Buddha. And Buddha came and said, okay, build a pyramid. Or Babaji came and gave a message. Or some angels, some Mother Mary came, or any kind of personality, whoever they are connected to, they will come and give certain messages. Now here you have to be very careful. Why does Buddha will ask you to build a pyramid? A real Buddha's concern is your enlightenment. You feel like building a pyramid, that was your desire. And your inner desire is projected as a third eye experience. You have a desire to start a business, and your desire has been projected as a third eye experience. See, real masters, this is very helpful when it comes to third eye. Real masters never give you answers. If somebody is giving you answers, somebody is giving you solutions, that means they are not real masters. Real masters will never give you answers. Real masters will never give you solutions. If he is a real master, the master will simply say, follow your heart, or go with your inner feeling. This is what happened to Arjuna. Krishna gave Bhagavad Gita directly, one-on-one. After giving the entire discourse of Bhagavad Gita, Arjuna asked, what do you want me to do now, Swamiji? I will do whatever you will say. What do you want me to do? I'll surrender to you. Then Krishna said, Yada ichchasi tada kuru. Whatever you feel like doing, you do. Krishna never said, do this, do that. Krishna gave the Bhagavad Gita. He gave the discourse of Gita. He gave the discourse of the highest truth. And then he said, whatever you feel like doing, you do. So that is a real master. A real master will never say, do this, do that. A real master will always say, whatever you feel is right, you do it. But they will tell the truth. They'll tell the truth and they'll say, okay, whatever you feel like doing, do it. They will not interfere in your evolution. Because every master, every real master wants the other person to be a master. If you keep on getting guidance from the other person, will you ever be a master yourself? If you keep on getting guidance from another person, you can never be a master yourself. Because you're always dependent on somebody. Unless you are dependent on your own self, unless you follow your own intuition, unless you follow your own guidance, you can never be a master. So that's why third eye experiences are some greater Maya. It appears to be true. Maya is what? It appears to be true, but it is not true. That is Maya. So then how do I deal with these experiences, third eye experiences? The answer is do a reality check. Masters don't have a physical form or shape. They are energy, they are consciousness. They are transcendent people, they are formless, they are shapeless. And any kind of contact with real masters, it will happen in the energetic form. Your whole being feels it. Okay. And when your whole being feels it, you feel the grace of it. You feel the divinity of that experience. And there is no message for you there. It is something for you to feel the divinity. And in that feeling, you are guided, your inner self guides you to have a certain clarity. So that experience is a valid experience. But somebody coming and giving you answers, somebody asking you to do this, do that, these are all Maya. That is one way to decode. The other way to decode is, okay, they are giving you the message. Is that the real message or not? How do you know? So do a reality check. Experiment. See if it makes sense. If it makes sense, you follow it. So that is how you do a reality check. So the more you do a reality check, the more you are helping yourself from all the illusions. Right? So point number one, no real master will give you messages or answers. Point number two, don't blindly believe any message. Don't blindly reject also any message. Don't blindly believe, don't blindly reject also. Just do a reality check. Use your common sense. Use your common sense to see, does it make sense? And do an experiment. Based on your common sense, based on your experiment results, if it is good for you, then take it. If not, reject it. So that is how you help yourself from all the illusions of third eye. It is very important, like a sincere seeker should be aware of all those things. For example, channeling. Somebody is channeling. Some star being is coming and giving a message. Or some astral masters are channeling, speaking light language. If they have to give any message, they can come and speak to you in the understandable language. Fancy subject like light language, angelic language, decoding, DNA activation. Some people, they believe in that their astral masters will come and activate your DNA. Why would anybody will activate your DNA? Why would anybody will come and awaken your Kundalini? If you do meditation, your DNA naturally gets reprogrammed. When you do meditation, your Kundalini energy is also your energies in the chakra, your chakra energies, naturally gets activated. So that which happens naturally is perfect. Nature is always perfect. This is again one more important point you have to understand. The more you want to come out of the illusions, so this point is very important. That which happens naturally is perfect. You are meditating without any expectations. You are surrendering to your breath. And you are sincere in your sadhana. And certain energy movement happens within the body. But you never asked for it. You never expected it. It happened on its own. That is a perfect natural activation of Kundalini. From the bottom of the spine, you feel a certain energy rising up. So that is perfect. But you forcing the energy to be activated, or you believing somebody else will come and activate, then your own belief will start hallucinating. You will start hallucinating. Because you have a certain expectation, so you will start hallucinating that as if something is happening to you. So always nature is perfect. Kundalini activation and this chakra activation, this DNA activations, All those things happens naturally in meditation. You don't need any higher masters to come and do it. And higher masters will never come and do it in the first place. Then you might ask the question, then who is that coming in my experience? Who is that coming and giving me all the messages? Most likely somebody is coming and giving you some messages, some guidance, some answers. Most likely they are a mischief entity coming as a disguise. They wear a mask. They wear a mask as a Buddha, as Babaji, as Jesus. They wear a mask. And they come and misguide you. They come and misguide you because you are looking for shortcuts. Whoever is looking for shortcuts, they attract all the mischief entities. And they come as disguise. So if you are not looking for a shortcut, then you are helping yourself from all the illusions. Okay.